Hello everyone. So welcome back to the new video, and this week we are going to review the movement that Nifty and Bank Nifty has done in the last week, and what that can guide us for its move to the next week. So very first of all, we'll start with monthly candle of Bank Nifty, as we discussed in one of the earlier videos. There was consecutive selling negative movement for 3 months continuously, and when a doji was formed, we were expecting a reversal. Okay, we also discussed what could be a tentative target of this particular bounce. While Nifty was going up, it has been sustaining above a particular resistance zone that we had marked. It is also above a trend line. Okay. Now, this is the daily view of Bank Nifty. So let us try to drill down this information. Okay. Now, so if we consider this hold as a downswing that happened recently, okay, if I just calculate 0.61 retracement, so Nifty had just managed to go above, and in fact given a close above 42,000. Okay, it almost closed at 42,132. So okay, which is well above this level. Also, another thing that we need to notice is it has given a good close above this particular price range. Okay, if you see, after the COVID crash, this was the highest point that Nifty had marked, Bank Nifty had marked. Then there was one attempt which failed, and very sharp selling came in from there. And then after it got breached out, and then it took the support, but couldn't sustain, and it got corrected. Now it is doing another attempt here. Okay. Now, if our assumption is that this is Bank Nifty is under correction, so what usually happens is, according to rules of wave theory, the minimum retracement that could be 0.5% or 0.61%, or we can simply say 61% or 78%. Okay. After that, it could be, it could have a resistance at 44,000 levels, which could technically form a double top. Okay. Now, because it's an index, there would be it may not work, like patterns that are showed in the textbooks. So what can happen? It can, maybe reject this particular move and, maybe start correcting. Okay. So as we discussed from this point, maybe there could be some bit of correction like this, and maybe an up move could continue. Okay. That could again go back to, let's say, this level again, okay, forming a double top on short-term moves, and then maybe continue its relation to the downward. Okay, this is one possibility. Another possibility is it may continue with, of course, some minor ups and downs till this point, and maybe then can start correction. So in the corrective pattern, if this is a wave B, okay, it would be always complex to write. Okay. Now, what a position or intraday trader can do, especially the someone who can do trading the options. So what we have been doing is we have been, we entered some position with this as a fixed stop loss, and we got to write all these points till here. Okay. Now for us, it's time to be cautious, and we have exited good amount of positions, and so even on the smaller time frame, what is a possible scenario? So this could be wave 1, this could be wave 2, and we are currently in wave 3. I'll just tell where maximum this can end, a wave 4, and maybe somewhere it will end with a wave 5. Okay, this kind of pattern could be there. Okay, so wave 3 we can assume here, let's say from wave 1 and 2. That could be, let's say, around around the same level of 1.61. So this is the level. Okay. So if I draw it like this and just let's say it takes support here, and maybe this could be the end of fifth wave, or this could be the end of fifth wave. The similar pattern is there in Nifty as well, but uh, uh, the wave 3 has got extended in wave 3. So I think we'll discuss that separately. Okay, so this is one possible scenario. Now the thing is, because we are near around the area of where wave 3 can end, we are again still almost near at 0.618. So I think it's better to wait for initial price action of this week and maybe take a directional trade. But one thing sure, the market could be very volatile. The option premiums are not much there, so there is no point in doing option selling. Instead, what you can do is you can create debit spreads. Okay, so this was the new view for Bank Nifty. Not a simple view actually, though the market has been moving in upside. But I don't think how many of us have really traded this. We did it with very small quantities because we're not too sure about this move. We are anyway waiting for correction, so I think it's okay that we are okay with missing lots of points here. But with small quantity, we have covered good amount of points. And let's go to Nifty now. So similar pattern is seen in Nifty as well. So I have drawn these things in advance. So you can see challenge has been beautifully maintained. It has given a breakout. One important thing I wanted to tell is so market might not work the way we want. So whatever looked easy might not necessarily happen in the market. Okay. So this particular trend line that we have seen here, and as well as a similar trend line is there in Bank Nifty. I'm pretty sure 70 to 80% or in fact 90% of the trader must have drawn this line on their charts. Okay. And that is the classic case if breakdown happens, if this pattern fails in case. Okay. So in that case, the subsequent rally on the downside could be very fast. Okay. Uh, so even with our first study, Nifty has not completed the 61.8% retracement. Okay. And it has been into this 5-wave pattern, out of which probably wave 3 could end at 17,900, and there could be a wave 5 till 17,600 or 700, and maybe a final upward move till here or here would be possible, following a short-term double top and then starting a correction on downward. This is one possibility. Another another possibility is that this whole range, okay, can act as a good amount of supply or demand zone, depending on depending on the news flows. Okay, but this range would be would create a very interesting price action. Okay, if it has to go till let's say 18,000 itself is a good amount of psychological resistance. Okay, so now it's better to trade with less amount of quantity that you usually do, because we are at the end of these waves. If you also see this particular wave pattern is this wave 3 has got extended, and the 17910 is the end of a wave 3 here. Okay, and hardly any points are remaining there. So if you just check the close, it is 8730 and 790. So almost 80 points, only 80 points are there. Okay, that could probably easily get captured in a gap. We don't know, but let's see. This is what the view is, and of course, uh, let us take one a bullish view here. Let's say if Nifty breaches 18,100. Okay, which is again this 61.8% level. So what can happen there? What can be an alternative view? So if I just draw the extensions, another resistance could be at this level, 18,400. If it gets extended, these are two additional levels that which could be here. Okay. So again, as I said, if this is a corrective pattern, then wave B are always difficult to trade. What I suggest is basically wait for a topping up sign and place a good trade on downside that can give very good results. Okay. So that was all for this video. So again, to summarize, important thing is everybody watch out around this particular line, right? So everybody will be waiting for a impulsive trader probably must have taken a longs here only. They could be in profit. But from here, let's say if the rejection comes, all their stop loss will get triggered. Okay. And maybe a final the swing high will be made here. Okay. And more people will get sucked into that particular rally. And that becomes an ideal range for bears to act. If bears fail at this particular junction, there could be again a sustained move that could create another sustained move. Okay. Probably this rally, because if has not been have not been buying much. Probably this could be a short covering rally, because many shorts were there at these levels, starting from 17,400, then 17,600, and even yesterday 17,800. There were lots of call writers, so probably they have booked a lot of losses, and that could be the reason that this because they have been covering their shorts. This rally could have been this particular move could have been contributed because of the short covering done by those guys. So again, the important point: wait for the price action to resolve, and then maybe take trade on the either side. Personally, I'll be probably waiting for this zone to get resolved completely. Okay, and I'll be let's say Nifty enters this particular range, okay, then maybe I can take a trade on long side or on downside. Okay, and once Nifty goes back into this channel again, okay, you can imagine the number of fresh shorts that that will be created in Nifty. Okay, because it will confirm as that it will be confirmed that this particular channel breakout has failed. Okay. So that was all for this video. Important disclaimer: don't trade on what we are suggesting here. This is just for study purpose, and we're just trying to share our knowledge. But if you take any trade, kindly take it with the complete understanding of the risk. But try to play as safe as possible. Thank you. You have a nice weekend.